to the 2024 Memphis Yeshiva Invitational for today's matchup between the Hillel Yeshiva Heat and the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions. We've got a good one on tap for you today, as this is the Tier 1 quarterfinal matchup. Winner of this advances to the Final Four. And we've got a good story here, as the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions, coming into this tournament as a 12 seed, knocked off the number 5 seed yesterday. And here they are taking on the number 4 seed Hillel Heat. And boy, this will be a good one.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions have to be feeling good after the upset Valley Torah Wolfpack 48-39 yesterday in a battle. I mean, the 5-12 seed, in March Madness is always a big one. They pulled off the upset, and now they're going to try to get one more and get into the semifinals of this Tier 1 matchup. So it should be a good one.
Absolutely, as the Lions in white uniforms with green trimming. Meanwhile, the Hillel Heat in black uniforms with red trimming and white numbers. But here we are. It's going to be a good one here. This is our final matchup of the day. This is the 4th out of 4 and 8th matchup to call on the weekend, here with my broadcast partner, Dylan Mahar. Dylan, it's been a fun weekend.
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm having a blast and can't wait for some more good basketball. We can't ask for anything more.
And here we are, and taking off the tip-off is number 34 and 0, and the Heat win the tip. There's number 3 with the basketball for the Heat. That's Joey Casson. Casson over to Taryn. Taryn back to Casson.
Great move there by Casson.
Not Beautiful a bad move there by Joey Casson, as the Heat start off with a 2-0 lead.
Casson, the 5'8" point guard, senior, 150 pounds, has Heat come over to Memphis from Ocean, New Jersey. And then the Lions are from the Great Neck, New York. So it's a battle of the New York and New Jersey teams. Again, just like last game. What a block.
A lot of teams from the Northeast in this tournament here, as the Heat play very, very fast. Couldn't get that layup to fall. And we've got Lions basketball. Not going to lie here, partner. I keep wanting to say the Bucks, just because they kind of have that same Bucks format. And
oh, absolutely.
They look like the Bucks.
When they were warming up, I thought about the throwback Milwaukee Bucks uniform on the NBA 2K25. So exactly. I definitely feel the same exact way.
6:57 remained here in the first quarter. 2-0 Heat lead. There's number 35, passing it over to 24. 24 pops it out to 0. 0 to 3. 3 over to 35. 35 drives and couldn't get that one to fall. And the Lions will come away with the basketball.
Good move there by 22. Great bucket there. 22, Eli Buchauer, the 5'11" senior guard. Great move there with the pump fake. Go under the hoop with the rim to protect you for 2 points.
Heat looking for an answer here. 0 with the basketball, letting the offense develop. There's number 24, and it got blocked there by number 10 of the Lions, and it'll be Lion basketball.
Great save there by Phil Cohen, number 34. I was going out of bounds, and he jumped and passed it back to his teammate.
10 throws down to 41, and 41 can't catch the basketball, and it'll be Hillel Heat basketball. 2 with a contested three-point shot, and he got it. What a shot there.
Eli Braha from way downtown with the step back. Got to keep an eye on him to make some distance three-pointers today.
Eli Braha with a phenomenal shot there, and that'll be a reach-in foul against the Heat. That'll be his first personal foul, first team foul against the Heat. That'll go against player 0, Bobby Segura. So the Lions will take the ball out from underneath the basket.
So I know some announcers are on the fence about this, but do you think it sounds better when you say player 0, not number 0?
See, to me, it honestly just depends what you're doing. I mean, if you're being a public address announcer at a sporting event, to me, I think number 0 is fine, personally.
More situation-based.
Here are the Heat here. Lions wanted to travel, didn't get it. Here's number 2. Kicks to the corner for the 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by 34.
Good rebound by Cohen there. Kind of a settle there for by 24 right there. Leon Terrain, a 6'2 junior for the Heat. Good pass.
Here's 41. Heavily guarded down low and can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Gets contact for the and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Noah Ganjian, a senior small forward, 5'10", 180-pounder. That was a phenomenal shot.
Absolutely. Missed the shot, but got his rebound, went up strong. I'm looking for him to do a lot of impact down low. He's definitely got a big body. He definitely knows how to use it. He's physical. There's a lot of size in this game, so it's going to be who can be more physical and make the easy baskets.
Here's Noah. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by the Heat. Number 3. Kicks it over to 24. 24 drives. And that'll be a steal there by Ganjia.
Look at that hustle by 41. Ganjia is just all over the place. I think we found our new hustle rat of the game.
And that's going to be a travel against the Lions. And head coach Shalom Babiev not happy over that call by the official.
Kind of tough. You can't just really do a full spin move there while staying on both feet. Obviously, one got to stay down. So you do the spin move with both feet, you're obviously going to get a throw for the travel. I think a pretty good call there by the official.
As Joey Casson trotting the ball up the floor. What a pass there by Casson. Good ball movement here for the Heat. Drives, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. And gets out to number 0.
Good rebound there by Abraham Tobias, the 6'2 junior.
4-3, and got it to go.
Oh, it's Maurice Chibiar, the 6-foot power forward. Great shot from the corner. They got the early lead for the Heat.
Here's Cohen. And we are going to get a blocking foul there against Hillel Heat.
It's Bobby Segura with the foul there.
Not going to lie.
Go ahead there, partner.
Not going to lie. I was just going to say, not going to lie, partner. I think that was a little bit of a cop-out for the Lions. .401 remaining here in the first quarter. 8-4. Hillel leads. Just phenomenal defensive awareness there by number 3, Joey Casson. As once again, Lions head coach not happy about that one. But nonetheless, Hillel brings it up the floor anyway.
Well, stripped there, but went back to 21. Good ball movement here by the Heat.
Casson gives over to 2.
Always looks like Eli Braha's about to ready to shoot. He looks like he's just always ready. Oh, my.
I mean, interesting sequence of events there, but we'll stay here with Hillel.
Good defense there by 22. Really good work on Eli Bookhauer's defense there. Kind of stopping his grill. Didn't let him go anywhere.
Phenomenal basketball there by number 35 of the Heat, Abraham Tobias. He just had his way there with the defenders.
Absolutely. Used the rim to protect himself so no one can block it, and just get overshot there.
Going with a shot. Can't get it to fall. And that'll stay right here.
I don't know if you saw that, partner, but I think 34 Cohen got a little slap on the arm there as he rose up. But maybe I'm seeing some of the ref officials are not.
Here's the inbound for the Lions. It's out to number 35. 35.
Good shot there by number 10. That's just smooth, good quality basketball. Jacob Cohen with the nice bucket.
But we also have to discuss the assist there by Michael Levy himself. And boy, Shalom Babiev not happy at all with some of the jurisdiction here by the officials, but that's why they officiate. He coaches.
Absolutely. Don't have to always agree, but you guys got to respect the officials.
And we're going to have an on-the-floor foul against North Shore. And we'll stay here, right here with Hillel.
Personal foul on Jacob Cohen there. That's his first personal. Going to be on the floor under the hoop for number 2.
Inbounds ball to 24. 24 over to 3. 3 with mid-range J. Can't get
Great
it to go.
defense there with number 35. Michael Levy, he was all over the place there. Great defense, nothing easy. And now the give and go. A little out of control there.
Yeah, not a great shot there by Levy. I think he rushed it and didn't get the look that he needed. And a lot of physicality here, and we're going to be staying here with North Shore. Michael Levy bringing the ball up. Over to 34 for the 3. No good. Rebounded by 35.
Bill Cohen for
deflection by
center.
22.
He plays a lot on the perimeter for his size. I'd like to see him get it down a little bit low, be a little more physical down there.
There's 24 for 3. No good. Rebound by 22. And we're going to get a foul against North Shore Academy. That's going to go against number 34 of the Lions, Phil Cohen. We got a 3-point shot here for Hillel, and it's good.
I was saying from the beginning, you cannot let Eli Braha shoot. He's got a very good jumper. You give him a little bit of space, he's going to hit it. That's 2 threes for him, 6 points early for Braha.
And a turnover there by North Shore. 4 easy points, and he misses the easy layup. You got to have those points if you want to win basketball games.
Joey Caston looks shell-shocked right now with how he missed that layup. Great defensive possession and just a wasted bucket, wasted opportunity.
Just Cohen out to Levy. Levy. And can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Hillel. Hillel to Braha. Deep 3. My goodness, that was an NBA range shot.
That was closer to half court than it was to the 3-point line. What a shot by Eli Braha. I'm telling you, he is a knockdown shooter, and if you give him space, he's going to make you pay. That's 9 points for Eli Braha here in the first quarter.
And we got a timeout by the Lions. We'll be right back as the Hillel Yeshiva Heat lead the Lions 16-6. We'll be right back. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are. 1:18 remaining in the first quarter as the Hillel Yeshiva Heat lead the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions by a score of 16-6. And this game has been a story of Mr. Eli Braha really making an impact early.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that there, partner. I think the guard play for this Heat team is pretty elite. I mean, besides that missed layup, Joey Caston's been very solid for them too. So I think that Joey Caston and Eli Braha are really going to make an impact for this team. But they also have a lot of size, so they're just very versatile. But I'm definitely going to look for Braha and Caston to make an impact throughout this game.
3-point shot there is no good, but North Shore gets their own offensive rebound. And boy, we've got a lot of physicality here. And it'll be a jump ball, and I believe that we will be staying right here for North Shore. Number 10 throwing the basketball in, gets it out to 34. Kind of a dangerous pass there. Not the best pass in the world, but
good recovery there by 34. Phil Cohen's had a pretty good start to this game for North Shore, but they just got to find a way to score some baskets here.
22 over to 34. 34 for 3. Not going to go. Offensive rebound by 22. No good. A lot of contact. And number 33 of the Lions, Andrew Kohanim, going to the line for 2. Kohanim, a junior, small forward, 5'11", 170 pounds.
Got him on the arm there. Abraham Tobias with the foul there for the Heat. That's his first. really do think this Heat team, they can't get comfortable. We saw in the last couple games that teams got a little comfortable and they gave up a lead. I think the Heat needs to really box out and get the rebounds. You cannot be giving up second and third chance opportunities to a team like North Shore. If North Shore starts hitting some more shots, it could get very dangerous for this Heat team if they can't get a rebound.
Kohanna making his first free throw, going for the second one, and got it to go. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a scoreboard issue. That was a little chaotic. We had a little bit of a scoreboard issue, and the referees just kept the game going along. 16-10 nonetheless. Dangerous pass there by the Heat. He gets tripped up, and that'll be a foul against the Heat, and that should be the 5th. And we'll have 2 shots here for the Lions. And boy, if you're the head coach of the Hillel Heat, Z Goldberg, you're got to be scratching your head here, as that was just not a very smart foul. But number 34, Phil Cohen, going to the line for 2. And he capitalizes on that opportunity.
Definitely has been big for this North Shore team early. Lions, man. Phil Cohen's been a big part of their offense. And if they're going to stay in this game, he's going to be playing a big part.
And he goes 2 for 2 at the line. 28.9 seconds remaining in the quarter.
It's really interesting now. Phil Cohen on our rosters is listed as a center, but he plays quite a bit on the perimeter, and he's quite a bit of a shooter. It's kind of interesting. You don't really see that very often.
You know, we'll discuss that at the quarter break, but I definitely have something to say about that. We'll just discuss it here shortly. But 13.8 seconds remain, and we've got a jump ball, and it appears we'll be staying here with Hillel. Hillel passing the basketball in.
13 seconds left here. We go for the last shot here for the Heat in the first quarter here. And good old Memphis, Tennessee. Barbecue capital of the world.
Here's the shot. No good. Offensive rebound. Goes up and can't get it to go. But that'll be the end of the first quarter as the Hillel Yeshiva Heat lead the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions by a score of 16-12. But Dylan, you talked earlier about how Mr. Phil Cohen, he's listed as a center, but he's been playing a lot as kind of that guard role. But, you know, one thing I was going to say about that is, you know, we're living in a time where basketball is evolving, where everybody plays every position.
Oh, I couldn't agree more with that. I mean, even if you look at the NBA, I mean, almost everyone there, I mean, you could say they're a center, but you got probably 3 to 4 guys at least that are playing point guard. And, I mean, I think, like, how the game's evolved, you just got to be versatile. You got to be able to drive. You got to be able to. There's no back-to-basket centers anymore. Even the centers can be able to step back and shoot a 3.
Absolutely is. One thing to note there at the end of that first quarter, the Hillel Heat went the last 1 minute and 21 seconds without scoring a basket. And, you know, if you're the Lions, you got to be a little bit encouraged because you had a slow start, but you ended the quarter on a 6-0 run.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, it's the same thing as like our last few games of this tournament. Is you think that one team is going to take the lead and stretch it out, and then they let the other team creep back in. And last time, the Lions let the other team creep back in, and they made them pay for it. So
that's absolutely right. As we'll start the quarter here, I believe it will be Lions basketball.
Oh, absolutely.
Only down 4.
Fun fact, I don't know if you know, but the event about position versatility is the Vanderbilt head coach to start the year actually listed every single player as point guard on their roster to start the year.
I did not know that. That's a fun fact. But that's 2024, and that's the time we're living in. Basketball is a very evolving sport.
Absolutely.
But nonetheless, 4-point lead here for Hillel. Number 31 with the basketball.
What a pass. Sheesh.
And my goodness, what a shot there. That was phenomenal basketball there by the Lions. They're starting to wake up. They were down 10, and now all of a sudden they're down 2.
That's Benji Levion, a junior guard with that pass down to Andrew Koha. I mean, and wow, man. No look.
But what an answer there by Bobby Segura for 3.
Their 0-1-2 package, the 0-2-3 package is just – you got Bobby, Eli, and Joey Cass, and these 3 guards are just all very good.
And the Lions answer back once again After a layup there by Andrew Kohanum, junior small forward, 5'11", 170.
Definitely think this North Shore offense is starting to lock in, and they're starting to figure out holes in this zone that they can exploit. And I want to see if the Heat stay in the zone this entire game after the North Shore is starting to figure it out.
Absolutely dangerous pass, and we've got an offensive foul anyway. It would have been a turnover regardless, but Lions basketball.
That's a charge on number 11, Bruce Epstein, is 31 who took it. That's Benji Levy, and he made sure to tell the scores table over here that it is a charge. So he made sure everyone in here knew it was a charge when he took that one.
It's good to see these young student athletes keeping us informed.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that everybody knows, and thank you, Benji.
Here's the Lion offense here. Thought about a three, gets it over to 34. Couldn't get that to fall. Rebounded by 2. Hillel storming down the floor, going fast, and that's actually a pretty smart foul there by number 10 as he avoided some sort of fast break. But, you know, it just depends how you look at it. But that foul's going to go against number 10, Jacob Cohen.
I believe that was actually, as the official came over, I believe it was actually on Benji Levy on number 31. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I could have swore it went on Cohen because it seemed like he was the one that sort of threw his hand over and made contact with the guy on offense. But what do I know, partner? What do I know?
Long day of basketball. Sometimes you just see the play a little bit different than someone else, and there's nothing wrong with that.
That's true. Here's number 2, Mr. Joey Brahan with the basketball. Braha, my goodness, what an attempt. Can't get that one to go. Here's number 31.
Oh,
what
a
the 3-point.
Good rebound by number 10.
We got a lot of contact there. No foul call. And they're going to just reset the offense here. Bakhor with the basketball here.
Over the ball, you open up this zone. You got to keep moving the ball moving. If you get too stagnant, you can't create opportunities.
Mid-range J, way too strong. Rebounded by Hillel. Number 3 with the 3.
Joey
and he got it to
from
go.
Distance. I'm telling you, the 1-2 punch of Eli Braha and Joey Caston on the perimeter is a lot. If the Heat are hitting shots, this game could get out of hand tonight.
Partner, you could call them the Splash Brothers of this tournament. Here's the offense here. Working the ball around. And it's stolen there by Hillel. And head coach of the Lions is not happy about that one. 8-point lead here with 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Lions looking for some sort of response. Very, very contested. Not the best look there, huh?
Definitely forced there. I mean, with the zone, you gotta attack, but you gotta kick it. And I feel like the North Shore offense was getting pretty good for a while, and they were moving the ball. They were making the Heat defense work. Now the Heat defense is just be able to sit in their zone, and they're letting them settle for bad shots. And they got to go back to a close game. Now we're back to 8 points with 4 minutes to go.
Absolutely, as we have a travel violation against the Heat. Turnover that, you know, it's not going to kill you, but it definitely makes you scratch your head.
Absolutely. No coach is ever happy with turnovers.
Makes your hair go gray, that's for sure.
That's why you see a lot of college coaches with a lot of gray hairs these days.
Here's Eli Braha. Not going to go. Eli Braha not quitting on the play, and he extends the Heat lead to double digits.
Great work by Joey Caston and number 35, Abraham Tobias, to follow that up. Even though it looked like Braha had it, Joey Caston got the rebound, get it back to Braha. They scored.
Phil Cohen can't get that three-pointer to go, and the Heat are on the other way, and a lot of contact. No foul call there.
Pretty good defense on the
My goodness, that was interesting play. Very close to travel, but it's not going to matter anyway. Ball rolls off the foot of Andrew Kohanum, and it'll be Hillel Heat basketball.
Just sloppy basketball these last few minutes for this North Shore Hebrew Academy. And I mean, if they want to win this game and they want to take it into the next round of the Tier 1 championship and try to win that trophy, man, they just got to clean it up, and they only got half and more to do it.
That's exactly right here. Is 3:49 remaining in the second. Eli Braha.
Oh,
what
my.
a spin move.
Oh,
my goodness. That
Eli
is
Braha has taken over these last few minutes of the game.
That is a talented young man.
Absolutely.
As the Lions.
I almost got dizzy watching him spin that much in the air.
He faked me out. Here's Eli Braha. Gets it over to 0. 0 down to 24. 24, and yeah, it'll be a 3 in the key. Lions basketball here as we are over the halfway mark here in the second quarter. 28-16 Heat. And that'll be kickball out of bounds, staying right here with North Shore. Throws the ball in and going to be kicked once again, staying right here.
Almost jumped into that man's drinking snacks over there.
A lot of physicality here in this first half, partner.
Oh, absolutely. Both these teams want it bad, and they're playing, even when shots aren't falling, they're playing physical, and they're going for every ball. Joey Cassis from the other side almost poked that one free.
And that's going to go out of bounds, staying right here with North Shore. And
good kicking motion there by the official there.
Looks like we're going to get a couple of subs here as number 10 for the Lions, Jacob Cohen, as well as number 31, Benji Levine, coming into the game for number 24, Eitan Bitten, and number 33, Andrew Cohanum. Ball's inbounded. He goes up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Hillel. Braha. So much. He has such good ball handling skills. It's very hard to play defense on him.
Seems like he's just very calm on the ball. It doesn't matter how much pressure's on him. He never gets flustered. Those are the best kind of players. Calm and collective.
That's exactly right there, partner. Is number 24, Taryn, with the basketball here. Gives over to Tobias. Tobias. To Segura. Here's Casson. Can't get it to go. Rebound by 41.
Gotta like that look there. Good ball movement led to an open three. Just weren't able to hit it.
And we're going to get a timeout here. We'll take a short break as the Hillel Heat lead the Lions 28-16. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Memphis Sports and Event Center as the Hillel Yeshiva Heat lead the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions by a score of 28-16 with 2 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the first half. And boy, the Lions are struggling offensively, aren't they?
Absolutely. I mean, this 2-3 zone that the Heat have implemented is just giving a lot of fits. Early on, they seemed like they were getting some good shots, but they just have not been able to break it really, and they just keep forcing shots and turning the ball over, and that's just not going to win you basketball games. So they got to find a way to get good looks and just convert them.
That's exactly right. It is number 41, Noah Ganjian, throwing the ball in. Ganjian here gives it over to Levy, or Cohen, I should say. 22 with the basketball. 22 over to 41. 41, 34. 22. 35, 41. 35. And that'll be a traveling violation against the Lions. And boy, Shalom Babiyev is ready to pull his hair out on the performance here by the Lions. He believes his team can do better, and he's just very frustrated right now, partner.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they just got to be able to break that and dissect the zone. I mean, they're not even driving into it. They're just standing outside and passing. And the zone doesn't have to move if you just pass around the perimeter. You got to force some penetration and be able to make them work. Good shot there by number 24. That's Liade Taryn. What a shot there, man.
The lead is extended to 14 points. And boy, if the Lions can't figure something out now, when will they figure it out? And there it is. There's their answer right there. And it appears that I have jinxed them, and they respond with a three-point shot right there, 30-19. Here's the Heat running quickly. And that's going to be a turnover there for the Heat.
A little sloppy there on offense. You can tell that coach for the Heat is not very happy right now.
There are the Lions. Good quality shot there by Noah Ganjian. And just like that, the Lions cut it down to a 9-point deficit. Here's 35, going over to 24. 24 to Casson. Ball goes to Braha, back to Casson. Casson throws it back down, out to Segura. Segura over to Braha, 4-3. And got it to go. This man is a sniper. I tell you, he's a sniper.
It's not raining cats and dogs in here. It's raining threes from Eli Braha. Oh, my. That's 4 of them for him.
15 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's a shot there. No good. That's going to go out of bounds. And the Heat will get it back with 9.1 remaining. Couple of substitutions here for the Heat. You got number 21 coming into the game. That is Mr. Maurice Chehabar. And I believe 24, Liad Taryn. And meanwhile, for the Lions, number 31, Benji Levian coming into the basketball game. And for number 34, Phil Cohen.
You got to imagine Eli Braha is going to be taking this final shot.
He's got it, right?
Gotta. Well, not anymore. Great steal by number 22. And a spin move.
Phenomenal awareness there by number 22 of the Lions, Eli Bakor, as he's able to get that steal and draw contact to possibly go into halftime only down 10. And I'll tell you, being down 10 is a lot better than being down 12.
Oh, absolutely.
Eli Bakor, shooting guard, senior, 5 feet, 11 inches, 170 pounds, as he capitalizes on that first stroke from the cherry stripe. And here's the second shot, and he got it to go. 33-23, 3.1 remaining. Here's a full court heave. And not going to get to go as it hits our camera guy. Hopefully he's okay. But nonetheless, we're going into halftime with the Hillel Yeshiva Heat on top of the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions by a score of 33-23. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with you here in a few minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the second half here in this Tier 1 matchup here in the Memphis Yeshiva Invitational Tournament between the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions and the Hillel Yeshiva Heat, as the Hillel Yeshiva Heat lead at 33-23. But Dylan, you see anything special in that first half?
Eli Braha, man. The 10-point lead is because of him. He's got 4 threes. He's got 14 points. And I mean, he's just been everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, just a guy, he's just making plays. Him and Joey Caston, I feel like, have been dominating this game for the Heat. And that's a real big reason that obviously their defense, their 2-3 zone's been really tricky for the Lions to be able to figure out. But at the end of the day, I think the Heat just they've been the better team overall. And they've been led by both the 2 and 3. Caston and Braha have definitely been the 2 leaders for them. And then on the other side, Phil Cohan is basically the main reason that the Lions are still in this game. He's been crucial in the offensive end. He's hit some big threes, some big buckets down low, got good rebounds. So I'm excited for the second half.
That's absolutely right. As you know, one thing we have to remember, North Shore is coming into this game as a serious underdog. Yesterday they were a 12 seed, knocked off a 5 seed, and the fact of the matter is this is a little bit of a Cinderella story for them. But here we are. They've made it to the second round, and they're just gonna have to have a lot go their way. And this second half, they want to come away and advance to the semifinals. So
absolutely.
Here we are, third quarter, starting off, and looks like that young man trips over his own feet, and we get a layup here on the other end by number 22, Eli Bakur.
Couldn't ask for a better start for North Shore. Force turnovers, get easy baskets, and they got a chance in this game.
Here's Taryn there. Thought about a 3, pump fake. Almost got stolen away, but gives it back to Braha.
I'm really liking this energy out of North Shore to start the half, though. They're everywhere right now.
There's Casson. No good, and it'll be an offensive rebounded. Hillel drives. Casson. Reverse layup. Oh, wow, how did he get that ball back? 35-4-3, and got it to go.
That just hurts, man. That hurts as a North Shore fan. I mean, you go for a layup, he gets blocked, lands back in his lap, and then he kicks it out for the 3-pointer. You think you have the ball, you lose it a few times, and then you're down by 11.
And there was Phil Cohen with a shot there, no good. There's Tobias here, and that's going to go way out of bounds. A little miscommunication there for Hillel. But one thing I'd say, partner, the main goal here for North Shore in this quarter is win the quarter.
Absolutely. You can't win the game without winning quarters. Whoever wins the most quarters in the games, most of the time is going to win the game. So if they got to win this quarter, they got to win this minute, honestly. Every play matters.
Absolutely is. The fact of the matter is both these teams want to come away with that Charles or that Dr. Weiner Memorial Trophy. And there's Braha for 3. Drew contact. That one's going to be a 2. Oh, they did call it a 3, but however, he missed it anyway. Rebounded by the Lions.
I was kind of shocked there was no call on that first foul. It looked like he got his shooting hand kind of slapped there.
I agree.
Great pass.
Cohen with the reverse layup there, and they get it down to single digits.
Great pass by number 10, Jacob Cohan, to his brother, Phil Cohan. Got the double Cohan connection there with the junior, senior brothers. Great teamwork there.
That'll be a kicked ball by the Lions. So Eli Braha will be tossing it in over to Casson. Casson over to 35. 35 to Casson. Casson over to Tobias. Tobias.
Good D there by Cohen. Good contest.
Here's the Lions with the layup, and they got it to go, and just like that, they're within 7.
Jacob Cohen with a good take. The brother power, man. I'm telling you about that brotherly love. Your brother's doing one thing, you want to do it too.
Tobias gets absolutely stuffed, gets it back, goes up, airballs it, and here we are, Lion basketball. They could get it within 5 or maybe even 4 here, partner. There's Bakur.
Absolutely. They just need to slow it down like their coach is yelling at them to do and just get a good possession here. This is a very important possession for momentum.
There's number 22, Bakur here. Over to Levy. Levy back to Bakur. Bakur into Cohen. And they're just going to throw it right out of bounds. And boy, Shalom Babiev very, very upset here. Personally, I'd be upset too if I was their head coach.
Yeah, absolutely sloppy pass there. You cannot be, if you're trying to win this game and pull off the upset, you cannot be having that kind of pass. And again, a great shot by Eli Braha. He is a difference maker. We got a timeout by the Heat here.
And it's going to be a full 60-second timeout here. As it's now a 9-point game as the Hillel Heat lead at the NSHA Lions 38-29. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in this Tier 1 matchup between Hillel and North Shore. As North Shore's trailing 38-29. They're putting up a fight here in the start of this third quarter, but you know, one sloppy turnover leads to baskets on the other end, and there's just there's a lot of reason to be discouraged, but you still have hope.
Absolutely there, partner. I mean, it's just detrimental to your team when you have a chance to bring it in within 5 points and you turn the ball over. But at the end of the day, they still got 4.5 minutes here in the third, and it's only a 9-point lead. They just got to go on a little run, get some momentum, and a few big baskets by someone on their team, and then this game could be right back in it.
Here's a three-point shot, and he got it to go. That's Phil Cohen bringing the game back into a 6-point deficit.
If North Shore wants to win, they're going to put it on the back of Phil Cohen. He's been carrying them on the offensive load, and they will be putting the ball in his hands if they want to win tonight. Good pass. Great block there by 41, Noah Godgen.
Here's Cohen. Drive. Layup. Cohen with the offensive rebound. Pops out to Bakur for three. Not going to go. Rebound by Hillel. Hillel storming down the floor. Gets it over to zero.
Good
a lot
D
of
by
contact,
Phil.
But no foul call.
Phil Cohen with great D. Then he runs the floor.
Cohen to Ganjian. Ganjian to Levy.
The North Shore Academy coach is telling them to slow it down and run their offense, and I couldn't agree more.
Here's a three-point shot by Cohen. No good. And that'll be out of bounds. Heat basketball with 3:39 remaining in the third.
I really do think that if the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions do want to win this game, they definitely need someone to step up with besides Phil Cohen, because one man cannot make this comeback alone. He needs some help on the offensive end.
That's absolutely correct. As Lions need a stop here if they want to keep the momentum swinging in their direction. There's Casson over to 24 of the Heat. Double trap. Braha. Boy, he is shifty with that basketball.
Absolutely. Great handles on the basketball. He definitely has some good handles.
Three-point shot for the Heat, and got it to go.
That's number 0, Bobby Zagora, with another three-point bomb.
Here's North Shore. Cohen thought about a three. Not going to get it. Bakur, floater, and got it to go. 41-34.
No matter how long it goes on, North Shore's just hanging around. They're hanging around. They're still in striking distance.
That's exactly right. Anytime Hillel acts like they're going to, move on and finish the job, like North Shore just kicks back in, and they're fighting, man. They're fighting. Good block there by Hillel.
Block and a save by number 35.
That's a carry and a half. Just a lousy turnover there for player number 0, Bobby Segura. He knows that he knows better.
Right before that, I was going to say, what a heck of a play by Abraham Tobias on the defensive end, and then it was just ruined by that carry.
Yes, it was their partner. Something can't have here, especially in Tier 1 play of the Memphis Yeshiva Invitational.
Exactly. If you want to bring home that memorial trophy, you need to be playing at your best. You have to take out the sloppiness on the offensive end. Just like that.
There's Casson, but it'll be kicked ball, and that's actually best case scenario there after a turnover instead of fouling or something of that nature. It's good to just kick it away and let your defense get back and get set.
Absolutely. Might be frowned upon, but sometimes it's not the worst thing to stick out your foot as a defender.
That's exactly right. That's something I always did as a player.
I bet officials loved you.
Here's number 3. Joey Casson with the basketball. To Segura. Segura over to Tobias. Casson gets the layup to go.
Good take there. Casson's he's got a very good handle around the rim. He's always very soft around the rim.
Here's Bacour. Bacour. Number 31. Bacour. There's 33. A lot of contact. No foul call. Shalom Babiev wanted a foul call there, but it's not going to get it. And they're going to pay the price on the other end after an Eli Braha and 1. And that'll be 1 free throw here.
Foul on Benji Levian for the North Shore.
Eli, senior shooting guard, 5'11".
Emphasis on the shooting guard.
That's for sure. He puts the shooting in the shooting guard.
Absolutely.
Capitalizes at the charity stripe and extends the lead to 12. There's number 33. Number 32. Back at the 10 for the mid-range. Jay can't get it to fall. Rebound by 35.
Daniel Ginsburg, number 20, 32, should have went without. I think he should have went with that.
Can't get it to go. Braha. What hustle there by that young man.
Phenomenal play there.
And we're going to get a foul there against number 35 of Hillel. That's going on Abraham Tobias. 54.5 remaining in the third quarter. As number 21 of Hillel, Maurice Chehebar, substituting into the game for Tobias. And North Shore gets the ball in. Good ball movement there. Can they capitalize? No, they cannot. Good idea, just couldn't execute. There's Taryn. Can't get that to go. A lot of contact, and I believe we're going to get a foul call here. 2 shots here coming up for Hillel.
Number 10, Jacob Cohen. Tried to take the charge there, but he was just a little bit late. Kind of swept under the guy. You got to let him land. It's going to be a block every day of the week.
Yeah, let's see. Very, very easy call for those officials. 2 shots coming for Hillel. And got that one to go. Number 24, Lied Taryn, junior sophomore, 6'2", 180-pounder. 48-34, and boy, this 14-point lead just seems like too much for the Lions to overcome right now with the way their offense has gone.
Most definitely. I think these last few minutes of the third quarter were the most important if North Shore wanted to make a comeback, and just feels like they can't get enough points to come back from a 12-point lead. Seems like a lot in the game that we've been playing.
Yeah, and partner, we discussed how if the Lions wanted a chance, they would have to win that third quarter, but here they are. They lost the third quarter, so just makes things that much harder for them to be able to compete and win this basketball game. So we're getting another foul there with 2.9 remaining. Luckily, Hillel are not in the bonus yet, so. Eli Braha passing the basketball in. Got a half-court heave and not going to get it to go, but that'll be the end of the third quarter as the Hillel Yeshiva Heat are on top of the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions by a score of 48-36. We'll be back momentarily. Once again, hello fans, and we're back here for the Tier 1 matchup between the Hillel Heat and the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions, as the Hillel Heat lead at 48-36, and 3 quarters in. Dylan, what you got?
I just think the Heat's got too much firepower, too much flame and heat. If you ask me, I just think that a little bit too much in this matchup for the Lions. And the Lions got some very good talent. I don't think they can score enough points to hang around with the Heat. And I think defensively they're playing fine, but I just don't know if they can get enough points to win this game.
That's exactly right. As not a math major, but the Lions will need to win this quarter by 13 or more points to win this basketball game. But
pretty good at math, if you ask me.
Here's a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by 0. The head coach not very happy with that attempt, as all he did was just step up and just take a random 3-point shot. I wouldn't be happy if I'm the head coach.
Yeah, it's definitely one where you put your hand in your head in your hands and you just shake it off.
Here's Braha, 4-3, and got it to go. And boy, does that hurt the Lions or what?
I wouldn't say it's the dagger yet, but that one definitely hurt. It stung.
Absolutely.
A very bad 3-point shot on one end, and then giving up a 3-pointer on the other end. Just
missed there in the short corner. Eli Braha conducting his offense. Braha throwing it down to 24, over to 21. Tremendous basketball there. And it's going to lead to 2 shots at the charity stripe for number 21 of Hillel, Maurice Chehebar. Here's the replay there. Is tremendous ball movement. It just comes to a tough foul there, and that's going to be on 33. 33 Andrew Kahanim.
At the end of the day, he did jump up and he kept his arms up at the beginning, so it was going to probably be clean. Then as he was coming down, he let his arms come down on top of the player, and that's going to be a foul. Every day that ends with Y.
That's exactly right. And if somebody doesn't know, that's every day. There's number 31 with the basketball. Takes him deep too. No good. Braha gets it over to Casson. Tremendous basketball there. And it is now an 18-point deficit for the Lions. And my goodness, are the Lions frustrated or what? But we'll take a fast break as 6:50 left remaining, and the Heat lead the Lions 54-36. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 6:50 remaining. Heat on top of the Lions, 54-36. And might I say it's an 18-point victory, and I've seen a lot of miracles happen, but the Lions have to figure things out, and they got to figure things out fast, partner.
Yeah. I was saying earlier when that 3-pointer at the beginning of the quarter happened about a minute ago, I said that one wasn't a nail or a hammer in the coffin, but it definitely hurt. And I feel that this minute of the fourth quarter, I thought the Lions still had a little bit of hope, and that minute just horrible for them. And that's not the shot you want out of the timeout either.
And quite frankly, as they have another turnover there, where they're definitely in a situation where at this point in the game, you just got to hook up some shots. Hopefully some things fall in and just try to do anything you can to just dwindle this deficit. But when you got guys like Eli Braha on the opposition, guys that are so shifty, so smart with the basketball, like it's just tough to do that.
Absolutely. Speaking about Eli Braha, he's up at 24 now on the day. Quite the shooter.
4 points for Braha. And it's now a 20-point lead. Easily the biggest lead of the day for the Heat. As we have about 6 minutes remaining in the fourth. There's number 34 for the shot, and not going to fall. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Bakur. A lot of traffic there, and Hillel will come away with the basketball.
3 opportunities there, and the Lions just cannot convert. And that's just kind of the story of today. A lot of opportunities for the Lions, and they just cannot get the basket. He not get the ball to fall into the basket. At the end of the day, the team with the more points with the wins, and you can't score, you can't win.
That's exactly right. As we're going to get a foul. It's going to go on Hillel, and I believe that'll be on player 0, Bobby Segura. Nope, that'll be on 21, might I say, Maurice Jehebar. As North Shore will possess the basketball here. North Shore chucking up a shot, and boy, that's that kid's that's a second air ball. Second shot, second air ball.
Yeah, probably not the best shot you want there, but at the end of the day, just keep on shooting.
Indubitably. 56-36 here, 5:11 remaining. There's Braha again. Can't get that one to go. That's going to be out of bounds. Going white ball. North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions basketball.
Definitely not Eli Braha's best shot of the game. I mean, he's been scoring so much. I mean, he's been very good with his shot selection. I mean, that's pretty bad shot selection there. You just really forcing. You're up by 20 with 5 minutes left. You really don't need to force a shot there, and he just did. But at the end of the day, he's been playing fantastic. He can take a few bad shots.
That's exactly right there, partner. 5-minute mark here remaining. Here's 3-point shot once again, and he got that one to go. That's number 22 of the Lions, Eli Bacour, with the 3. Here's Braha. Shoots it over. And they take the 3 right back, partner.
Got a quick timeout on the floor.
We'll have a substitution here as the Heat lead 59-39, 4:32 remaining in the fourth. We'll be back momentarily. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, as right now it is all Heat as they lead by 20 points with 4:32 remaining in the game. And as it looks right now, it appears that the Hillel Heat will, in fact, advance to the Final Four in the Tier 1 bracket. Meanwhile, North Shore will fall in this one and continue to play in their respective matchups throughout the weekend. Not a bad play there by the Lions, and that'll be 2 shots here for number 33, Andrew Kohanum.
Great pass there.
Small forward, junior, 5'11", 170-pounder. He's going to the line for 2 shots. And he capitalizes there on the first stroke. Kohanum gets that one to go. Eli Braha with the basketball with a very uncharacteristic pass there. You did not expect him to have that sloppy of a turnover as the Lions make him pay on the other end. 4 minutes remain, 16-point lead. Joey Casson.
Never know what can happen with a 16-point lead.
That's exactly right. It's great basketball there. That's exactly how you break a press, and here we are, 61-43. Here's McCord, 4-3. Couldn't get that one to go. That's going to go in the Heat's direction. Dangerous pass there. That's going to be pass over to 3. Casson, 24. 24 over to Tobias. Tobias to Braha. Braha, Casson. Casson down low. Couldn't get to fall.
Phenomenal pass there by Casson. Just that one's got to hurt when you have.
And what do we got? It'll be a blocking foul against Braha, and that will be an and one.
Great take there by Phil Cohen.
Absolutely.
Good
As Phil
pass.
Cohen going to the line for one. As it is.
Looks like Eli Braha is not very upset about it. Not very excited about not getting that charge call there. But I believe it was the right call. Phil Cohen was going up and Braha kind of just slid under him. Got to be in a defensive stance, defensive positioning.
Absolutely is. A free throw make here would cut the lead to 14, to 15, to 15, I should say. Yeah, but it couldn't get it to go, so it stays at 16. Braha. Casson. Goes all the way. Nice little pass there to Zero. It's deflected by some Lions. And we're going to get a violation. Did we get a timeout?
Yeah, I believe we got a timeout.
It was a timeout. So we'll take a quick break. 2:56 remaining. 61-45 Heat. And we're back here in the Memphis Sports and Event Center as right now the Hillel Heat are showing their dominance over the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions, leading the contest 61-45 with 2:57 remaining. Hillel Heat basketball. If you're Hillel, if I'm the head coach of Hillel, I'm just doing whatever I can to just relax and hold the basketball and have some good possessions, good long possessions. And that's not a good possession, but
sometimes when you pass too much, you pass into danger.
That's exactly right. And Hillel will take it back, and Coach Goldberg telling them to just slow things down and relax.
Yeah, or you can just give it to Eli Braha, and he can dribble through everybody.
That's exactly right. As we hit the 2:15-minute mark. That's a turnover going on to the other end. Let's see what happens. That's a good foul, but be sure to join us after the game for a quick post-game interview with our player of the game, number 2, Eli Braha, with my color commentator, Dylan Maharg. This is our final matchup of the day here in the Memphis Yeshiva Invitational. Here's Kohaman, and got it to go. 61-46, 2:11 rain. And got that one to go. 4 fouls against Hillel. Meanwhile, 1 foul against North Shore. Casson throwing it way over to Tobias. Tobias to Casson. Casson to Braha. Braha. Another bad turnover there by Braha.
I think with how much they're getting steals with this one press, they should have done it almost more. Entire game.
Yeah, I agree. Right now, things are working out, but might be too little too late there, partner.
I couldn't agree more. You never know, but 14 points is a lot in a minute 50.
That's exactly right. As North Shore just continues to throw the basketball away. Wide open shot there for Braha. Can't get it to go. Rebound by the Lions.
Coach Goldberg not very happy with that shot selection there by Braha.
We're going to get a timeout by the Hillel Heat as they lead it 61-47 with 1 minute and 34 seconds. And partner, a lot can happen in the game of basketball, but I think this one's all but over.
Couldn't agree more. Got to give it up to the Lions, though. They came in as the 12th seed. They got a good win. They got into the Tier 1 bracket. They gave it their all. And, I mean, the Heat are still not, like, they were not comfortable the entire way. They might have got a little bit of a lead, but The Lions gave them everything they could handle.
That's exactly right. As Hillel will likely win this basketball game, which means they are still playing for the Memorial Trophy. Meanwhile, the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions hopes for any sort of hardware this weekend will no longer happen. As disappointing as it could be, they definitely gave it their all. They gave it their fight. And here we are, 1:33 remaining. And it will be Heat basketball. As Bruce Epstein throwing the ball in. Braha. Epstein. Casson with the floater. Not going to go. Offensive rebound. And still, this Hillel Heat team still putting up a fight even though they're up big late. I like it, partner.
Me too. I mean, if you got the basket there, you take points. I think you can always score points. And we have another timeout here on the floor, this time by North Shore.
And that's going to go against North Shore, like we said, 63-49 with 1 minute remaining. And as this Friday comes to a close, I've got to say it's been a fantastic day here in the Memphis Sports and Events Center.
Absolutely. 4 great games we've had on tap here.
You know, yesterday we had quite a few blowouts, but today I feel like competition-wise, it's been much closer, much more competitive, and competitive basketball games just make things more fun. At least for us, anyway.
I think everybody enjoys competitive basketball. No one likes to sit there and watch a team get blown out, even if you're winning or losing. It's not their most fun thing to do. So I think everyone can enjoy the games that we had today. That just means I think that every day that we have this tournament, it's going to get better. You're going to have the semifinals tomorrow and the championships on Sunday. And I mean, you can tell how much emotion and people who want to win today. So it's going to get better and better throughout the weekend.
That's absolutely right. But tomorrow, the Memphis Yeshiva Invitational games will not start until what? After 10 p.m., correct?
I think they're starting around 8 p.m., but I need to check the schedule.
Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. But here we are, the Hillel Heat, just relaxing, trying to kill clock, and we're going to have a timeout for a quick substitution. They're all just going to stay out there. But number 35, Abraham Tobias, coming in for number 11, Bruce Epstein. Tobias, junior power forward, 6'2", 170-pounder, and 40.8 seconds left on the clock until the Hillel Heat advance to the semifinals here in Tier 1. There's Braha. Casson, back to Braha. 30 seconds remain. Back to Casson. Coach for the Lions still wanting pressure here. You got to keep playing the game of basketball, and can't blame them. Casson. Braha. Segura. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it as the Hillel Heat advance to the Final Four here in Tier 1 of the Memphis Yeshiva Invitational after defeating the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions by a score of 63-49. Join us here in just 1 second as we have a quick post-game interview with our player of the game, Eli Braha.
What's up, fans? I'm Dylan Mahar. You guys' color commentary. I'm here with our player of the game, Eli Braha. First off, how'd you feel out there?
Louder. Oh,
First off, how'd you feel out there?
well, tough question.
I actually felt very good playing against. This time we played a real team. Passed the ball. It's them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them.
Yeah.
You had 24 out there, so I mean the shot was obviously feeling good. You were everywhere. You were facilitating.
I'm just gonna say congratulations, man, and
Congrats on getting to the semifinals.
Thank you.
Joey, you want to?
Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it here for day 2 of the Memphis Yeshiva Invitational Tournament as the Hillel Yeshiva Heat advance to the semifinal and the North Shore Hebrew Academy Lions fall 6-3 to 49. So join us tomorrow night as we're back here at the Memphis Sports and Event Center. Till then, I'm Jake Brewer alongside my broadcast partner, Dylan Maharg, and we'll see you tomorrow night.